We welcome you to another great matchup at Crown Stadium, South Korea. Starting off, Roberto Avila steps into the box. We're moments away from the first inning here. Misses on the inside pitch. Second swing and a miss in a row. 2 strikes. Gets his bat on it. He gets a hit. Dropped nicely into shallow center. It's their second hitter now, Wade Robinson. On the mound, Antenera Esposito. And catching for him is Chen Ho Jang. Let's see how this duo fares against this lineup. His second pitch now. Goes fast then slow. No wonder the batter is having trouble reading these. Third pitch on its way. He pulls that one. And that'll be in there for a hit. South Korea are up against the wall here. His first pitch. Hits the ball. The second baseman can't hold on to it. Picks it up. Out. The throw got there in time. Heading to the batter's box, Matthew Robinson. There's one out. They're not out of danger yet. He hits an inside pitch. Picks it up. Throws to first. Out. They get him at first on a tight play. Now at the plate, Ciprian Soto. There's 2 away. They're not over the hill yet.
Ball 1.
Lays off the first pitch, ball 1. Takes this one the opposite way. The Dominican Republic had a chance. Asher Jones. Up to the plate, Jun Young Hyung. They shut them out on the top of the first. Let's see what they can do here on the bottom. Gets a cold strike on the outside edge. He hits an inside pitch. Misses high there. Hits this one. It's their second hitter now, Saul Cruz. He went for the bunt. Heading to the batter's box, Idris Taylor. One down, a chance to open the scoring here. 0-2 is the count. Swung on and missed, strike 3. They're running out of... Now at the plate, Randy Mendez. There are 2 outs now. Still an opportunity to drive in some runs here. Second pitch now. A hearty swing that time, but gets nothing for his effort. Behind in the count now, 2 strikes. And that's way off the plate for a ball. Hits this one. South Korea looked ready to open the scoring, but couldn't capitalize. It's the second inning. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. In Adam Flores, the South Korea Nationals, begin the second with no runs on the board. His timing was a little off on that one. 0-2 now. Hits one down the middle. Takes a bounce for a base hit. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base. Runner on first, nobody out. It's the 7th hitter now, Tyler Obando. A swing and a miss on the first delivery. His second pitch here. Hits this one. Into short center field, and that'll be a base hit. South Korea are up against the wall here, so they've got men on. You'd expect him to get something on a weak breaking ball like that, but he misses. And it's set up in the zone, but he just couldn't time his swing correctly. He's behind in the count with 2 strikes. Hits this one. And the second baseman has it. To first, they got him for a double play. Heading to the batter's box, Hiram Abrego. There's 2 away. A runner still in scoring position. You'd expect him to get something on a weak breaking ball like that, but he misses. Taylor. Out at first, that's 3 guys. No score so far. Still... We're in the bottom of the second. South Korea gets set to bat. Up to bat is their 5th man, Sung-woo Won. The South Korea Nationals come to bat in the second with no runs on the board. Breaking ball up high, misses the zone. His 3rd pitch now. Takes it for a ball on pitch number 3. 4th pitch now. Jammed him inside. Looks like he's under it. 3rd is on it. Soto grabs it, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Woo Hyung-do. 1 away now. He works the edge of the zone to kick off the at-bat. Messed up his timing on that swing. Was he expecting a different pitch, perhaps? So it goes by for a strike, and the batter has his back against the wall here. His 4th pitch here. Goes down via the breaking ball. That's out number 2. It's the 7th hitter now, Kauron Ye. 2 outs, base is empty. First delivery, and he swung on and missed. Hits this one. It's fair along the first base line. South Korea gets a man on. 2 out, runner on first. Up next in the 8th spot is the catcher, Chan Ho-jang. Big swing, but he can't get a hold of it. 2nd swing and a miss in a row. 2 strikes. 3rd pitch now. It's a ball. A breaking ball that misses low. Hits an inside pitch. Gets jammed, but lifts it into center. He's skied it high. Abrego makes the play, and they'll change. It's the top of the 3rd. The Dominican Republic will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Gets his bat on it. It's a high fly ball. It's caught for out number 1. At the plate, the 2nd batter, Wade Robinson. In his last at-bat, he reached base on a single. Breaking ball, and his timing was off there. 2 quick strikes here. Gets his bat on it. This looks like it's going to land in play. It hits the ground in shallow right field. So that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. Next up, it's a DH for today, Joshua Mitchell. He grounded out to 2nd in his sac bunt attempt here. He gathers it, throws over to 2nd. To first, he's out. It's a twin killing. It's the bottom of the 3rd. South Korea gets set to bat. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Wilmer Mendoza. The South Korea Nationals come to bat in the 3rd with no runs on the board. He connects. Looks like he's under it. Roberto Avila hauls it in for the first out. We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Jun Young Hyung. In his last at-bat, he reached base on a single. 1 away now. Hits this one. He's skied it high. Short is on it. Wade Robinson makes the catch. 2 gone. 2nd to bat, Saul Cruz. 2 away now. South Korea not producing much this inning. They're already down to their last out. He lifts up an inside pitch. Heading to center. A fly ball to center. He catches it to end the inning. South Korea are... The fourth inning is just getting underway. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. Up to bat is their fourth man, Matthew Robinson. Hits this one. And that'll be in there for a hit. He rounds first. And the hitter makes it to second. The leadoff bat. And as you can see, the pitcher left the ball up over the plate, and the batter crushed it for a two-base hit. Now at the plate, Ciprian Soto. The potential first run of the game is in scoring position. Let's see how he starts this at bat. Again, a swing at the first pitch. Diving catch. Grabs it by the skin of his teeth. That was no easy catch right there. The shortstop holds on to get the out. And that's one away. Let's take a look at this last play right here. Heading to the batter's box, Adam Flores. There's one out. They're not out of danger yet. A short fly ball. Takes a bounce for a hit. The potential opening run rounds third. Throws to the cutoff man. The run comes in from second. Really delivers with an RBI double. So there you go. They give up the first lead of the day. So they give up a hit and let their opponent score for the first time today in the process. Seventh to bat, Tyler Obando. South Korea have given up one run in the inning. So they've let their opponent take the first lead. And have now pitched the outside delivery. Caught for out number 2. So that gives them a runner at second with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Thomas Wilson. There are 2 outs now. They're not over the hill yet. You can tell he wanted that badly, but misses out in front. This one's in the air. And that's a base hit to the cutoff man. The run comes in from second. Tacks on another run with a hit. So they fail to contain the damage as their opponent tacks onto their score to widen the gap. Now, their 9th batter, Hiram Abrego. He hits an inside pitch. It lands in shallow center field. The runner from first round second going for third. South Korea are up against the wall here. 2 out, runners on first and third. Heading to the batter's box, Roberto Avila. They need to be wary of the runners in scoring position. A statement first pitch as he gets a swing and a miss. And that was almost a brush-off pitch there. Breaking ball at the laces for a strike swinging. A ball and 2 strikes. He takes him down swing. South Korea are all set to begin batting here in the... Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. The South Korea Nationals are behind as they take their turn to bat in the 4th. There's a good take. Let's see if he challenges him. Leaves it for a ball. Tried to make contact, but it's strike 3. That's out number 1. In the box, their 4th batter, Randy Mendez. In his last at-bat, he had a chance to give his team their first lead, but flied out to center. A breaking ball tickles the inside edge for a strike. 0-2 is the count. Way off the plate. 4th pitch on its way. He hits an outside pitch. It's a high fly ball. It's hauled in for out number 2. It's the 5th spot in the order now, Sung-Woo Wan. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. 2 away now. And he lays off this time, but it's in there. Way off the plate. That's foul. And that's way off the plate for a ball. Throws him for the strikeout looking. 3 down, and we'll change sides. South Korea. It's the 5th inning. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. Digging in, Wade Robinson. Hits this one. The second baseman can't hold on to it. Picks it up. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base. So there's a runner on first with nobody out. Up now is their DH, Joshua Mitchell. His last appearance saw him fail to lay down the sac bunt for the first out in a double play. Let's hit this one. Takes a bounce for a base hit. South Korea are up against the wall here, so they've got men up. A foul ball. Gets nothing but air on the breaking ball away. And so the man on the mound, oh, he's hung himself out to dry. So that gives him a runner at second. Wow, let's take one. Misses outside. Oh, he's hung himself out to dry. He tags the runner for the second out. Gets jammed with an inside pitch. Juan makes the catch. That's the inning. It's the bottom of the 5th. Trying to close the gap here. South Korea gets set to bat. Up next is the 6th spot, Woo Hyung-do. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. The South Korea Nationals are behind as they take their turn to bat in the 5th. It's a ball. His 4th pitch now. Goes down looking. That's out number 1. In the box, their 7th batter, Hao-ron Ye. In his last at bat, he had a single to right. In around the chest for a strike. 0-2 now. It's a ball. A grounder to the shortstop, Wade Robinson. They got him for the second out. Up to bat is their 8th man, Chan-ho Jang. He flied out to center field in his last at bat. That's foul. Had him off balance on that swing. Let's see if he goes outside next. Hits it. It gets through between first and second. South Korea gets a man on. 2 out, runner on first. Next up, it's a DH for today, Wilmer Mendoza. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. It's a ball. 4th pitch now. Gets his bat on it. To center. Looks like he's under it. Should be a routine play for the center fielder. So they're in. We've entered the 6th inning here. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. In the box, their fifth batter hits one down the middle. And that'll be in there for a hit. Their sixth batter to hit now, Adam Flores. In his last at-bat, he grabbed them their first lead on a double. Hits the ball on the ground to the pitcher. Digging in, Tyler Obando. He flied out to left field in his last at-bat. Swings at the first pitch. 2 out, runner on first. In the box, their eighth batter, Thomas Wilson. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch single. Hit the other way to the right side. Might drop. Saul Cruz makes the play, and they'll change sides with 3 gone. It's the bottom of the 6th. South Korea will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Jun Young Hyung enters the batter's box. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. The South Korea Nationals are behind as they take their turn to bat in the 6th. His third pitch here. It's a ball. Watches that one go by for the strikeout. That's out number 1. Second to bat, Saul Cruz. He flied out to center field in his last at-bat. That one was close, but it's called a ball. Third pitch on its way. Called strike on the inside edge. Over 94 miles an hour on that one. Hits this one. He skied it high. Next up is our third batter, Idris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 2 away now. Hits this one. It takes a hop into center field. South Korea gets a man on. 2 out, runner on first. Their fourth batter to hit now, Randy Mendez. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. It's a ball. Nowhere near the plate on that one. So we have a full count now. The next pitch leaves no room for error. Hits a high pitch. It's in there for a hit to shallow center. Digging in, Sung-Woo Wan. Can they build on this momentum? And hits one to left. Strike, high in the zone. Behind in the count now, 2 strikes. Hit toward the pitcher. Let's take another look at that. Now at the plate, Woo Hyung-do. Still a chance to drive in some runs. That's another fastball. Another inside delivery for a called strike. Fastball, grounded to third. Let's take another look at this play. South Korea. It's the top of the 7th. The Dominican Republic has decided to send out a pinch hitter. Stepping in as the pinch hitter, Shmuel Espinosa. The South Korea Nationals are 1 run behind as we begin the 7th. He connects. Yay, grabs it, and there's 1 gone. We've come full circle to the leadoff man, Roberto Avila. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on base. In over the plate, but the batter just can't get to it yet again. Gets his bat on it. It's caught for the 2nd out. In the box, their second batter, Wade Robinson. He's recorded 3 hits so far today. Hit hard. Veers right, foul. He connects. He collects it. Out at first, that's 3 gone, and the inning's over. It's the bottom of the 7th. South Korea has decided to send out a pinch hitter. Oh my, he beamed him good with that one. Ouch, I could feel that one all the way. It looks like they're up. It's the 8th spot in the order now, Chan Ho Jong. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. South Korea has a tying run aboard. bunts down toward third. The catcher gets to it. First, they get him out at first. The Dominican... Heading to the batter's box, Wilmer Mendoza. One down. The tying run is in scoring position. Breaking ball. The second baseman gets to it. To first. They get the out at first base, but they manage to advance the runner. Now at the plate, Jun Young Hyung. There's 2 away. Still a chance to drive in some runs. Misses the plate inside. That's a foul ball. 1-2 is the count. And that's way off the plate for a ball. Not afraid to go back to the curve. Hits one to right. Drives it deep. This looks like it's going to land in play. Takes a hop. That's a hit. And the run scores from third. And he advances to second base. Here we go. Take a look at it. Hits the ball, right of third, makes the grab. They get the out at first to end the inning. Let's take a look at this last play right here. South Korea. Up to bat comes Joshua Mitchell. In his last at-bat, he reached base on a single. The South Korea Nationals begin the 8th, jammed him inside. It's a high fly ball. It's caught for out number 1. It's the 4th man in the order now, Matthew Robinson. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. 1 away, base is empty. Hits this one. He makes good contact and picks up a double. It looks like they're heading to the batter's box, Ciprian Soto. They have the tie-breaking runner on base. Line toward short. Now at the plate, Adam Flores. There are 2 outs now. A runner still in scoring position. This one's in the air. Knocks in the go. They'll likely be rethinking whatever their game plan was for this guy as he drives in the go-ahead run. So there goes the lead. Tyler Obando. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. South Korea clearly thought a pitching change was needed, but after entering the inning, he's made contact. Deep to right center. Good. Idris Taylor enters the batter's box. In his last at-bat, he hit a single to center. The South Korea Nationals get ready to bat here in the 8th with a 1-run deficit. Slider misses low. His 3rd pitch now. A strike there. 1-2 now. It's the ball. Pulls that one. Takes a bounce for a base hit. South Korea has their leadoff man on. In the box, their 4th batter, Randy Mendez. In his last at-bat, he hit a single to center. A foul ball. 2 quick strikes here. Hits the outside pitch. He's skied it high. Caught, and that's 1 away. So that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. Now up is their 5th batter, Sung-Woo Wan. In his drives one to left center field. What tie? Have they stolen the lead? Shoots one up the gap. Throws to the cutoff man. And he motors into second. And the go-ahead run is on. He gets a solid hit. The Dominican. Not much he can do, but watch that one go by for a strike. Fastball, straight to third. Gets to it. They get him out at first. The runners stay at second and third. Heading to the batter's box, Ji-Wei Wan. There's two away. Still enough. Hits the inside delivery. And that's in play for a hit. He takes advantage of an opportunity to put a run on the board and gives his team the lead. It's getting late in this one, but the... Takes it for a strike to open the at-bat. Hit toward the pitcher. And that single allows the run. Now at the plate, Wilmer Mendoza. Still a chance to drive in some runs. In there with a breaking ball to start him off. Crowds him high and inside once again. Let's see if he goes outside next. Swung on and missed. Strike three. In the box there, eighth batter, Thomas Wilson. He flied out to right field in his last at-bat. The South Korea Nationals are working with a one. Connects on the outside pitch. He takes it to first himself for the out. Up now is the defensive replacement, Jack Flores. One away, nobody on base. Igao will try to finish off this lineup. He connects. The left fielder can't hold on to it. Picks it up. They've allowed the tying run to reach base. So that gives them a runner at first with one out. We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Roberto Avila. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last line drive to center field. Takes a hop. That's a base hit. He rounds second. To the cutoff man. The runner from first makes it all the way home. Knocks it. That's the danger when you let the ball leak over the plate like that as they allow their opponents to score. Well, they refuse to give in and tie it here. Second batter in the order now, Wade Robinson. South Korea have given up one run in the inning. Pops up the inside pitch. So it's a base hit. Throws to the cutoff man. It's a hit into right, South Korea. So they find themselves in a jam here after giving up a single that advances the runner to third. Heading to the batter's box, Joshua Mitchell. They're not out of this jam yet. Pops up the inside pitch. That's a base hit to the cutoff man, and the run comes in from third. Mitchell smacks an RB. They'll likely be rethinking whatever their game plan was for this guy as he drives in the goal. South Korea. Now at the plate, Harold Altamirano. They still find themselves in a pressure situation here. Aggressive batting here right from the get-go. A nasty off-speed pitch down and away. A short fly ball makes the grab for out number two. So that gives them runners at first and second with two gone. Striding to the plate, the number 5 man in the order, Ciprian Soto. South. Oh no, that's not good. A hit by pitch. Heading to the batter's box, Adam Flores. The pressure is on with the bases loaded. Pops up the inside pitch. Dives forward and makes the catch. Fly with a fine defensive play. Caught for out number 3. They were certainly eager to drive in a few more, but all innings must come to an end eventually. The Dominican Republic. Up Up to bat comes Jun Young Hyun. In his last at-bat, he tied the game on a clutch single. The South Korea Nationals are 1 run behind as we head into the bottom of the ninth. Takes another pitch, and it's called a ball. His fourth pitch here. It's a ball. Hits a high pitch. And that'll be in there for a hit. South Korea has their leadoff man on. So a runner on. Now their number 2 man in the order, Saul Cruz. That's a foul ball. Oh, and 1. And that's way off the plate for a ball. Breaking ball. Hops along the infield. And the second baseman has it. Out. And there's a twin killing for you. Stepping up to the plate is their third batter, Idris Taylor. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. It's still very much a ball game. Hits a high pitch. Looks like he's under it. Caught for an out. That's 3 outs and the ball game. South Korea goes home with the unfortunate loss today. They showed a lot of grit and tenacity today, but unfortunately find themselves